Warm welcome to everybody. In this video, we are going to see the stock data scraping using Reddit data. Let's dive into the video. First, I would like to thank Capex for giving me this opportunity of this internship and everything. I hope so. I would be moving forward to the next levels also. Let's dive into the video. Firstly, let's understand what actually this sentiment analysis and everything. Here, the sentiment analysis plays a key role while getting this data scraping. For this analysis, stock data analysis. Have you ever wondered how people feel about trending topics on social media or how online communities react to major events? Today I'm going to show you how we can analyze emotions and sentiments in Reddit posts using Python. Here we are mainly focusing on the stock data, as that's what they have mentioned in the capex assignment. Briefly, I can explain what sentiment analysis is. Sentiment analysis is a technique used to determine whether a piece of text expresses a positive, neutral, or negative emotion. It's widely used in areas like marketing, politics, finance, to gauge public opinion. Highlighting the importance of analyzing Reddit. Reddit is one of the largest online communities where people discuss everything from personal experience to global events. Analyzing the post can reveal a lot public sentiment over time. Actually, first I thought of scraping the data of stock data through Twitter, but unfortunately, as Twitter was updated to the X later, because of Elon Musk has took over about that Twitter. But with the new updations of the X, the TreePy and everything which is used for API integrations for getting the data, TreePy and everything, it was not able for the free version to scrape the data. It is asking it is having many permissions that was not allowing me to scrape the data. And also, to if you are interested to do particularly on Twitter data analysis, you can use, but it was paid, so I thought of searching for alternative, and then I got stick to the Reddit. To those people who don't know what actually is Reddit, let me show you what actually Reddit is. Reddit is similar to Instagram, Facebook, such kind of things. Here, similar to that. See, the same thing happens here. It's very similar to Instagram and Facebook kind of things. So this is how the things were. Let's see. This is how the Reddit was. To scrape the data from Reddit, firstly we have to go to the Reddit developer account, and later we have to give some permissions, like we have to give information of why you are using this developer account and all. Later you will get the keys like client secret key, client ID and everything. These things, client ID, client secret, user agent, this will be you will be get from the developer account. Later, here I have shown you the basic stocks, like to understand what these were all the data that was mentioned. These data we got from Reddit. Actually, I have started this project for before, it's on December 5th, right? So that's why date was also mentioned here and everything. Later we have seen this is how all, not only title, score, comments, created account, body, etc. Here title denotes the title of the post, and score mentions the likes by that, how many likes were present on that post. Comments, or how many comments were commented and what comments created. UTC, it means like user data and body, etc. Here I have installed pandas, for obviously it's very important for data manipulation and data analysis. Firstly, for the data collection and data, the first step in this project is data collection and data cleaning. The data collection and data cleaning was done using Reddit data, and cleaning was using pandas and everything. Data cleaning describes removing unnecessary text like links, special characters, and processing their construct for analysis. Here the sentiment analysis I have done. After cleaning everything data, this is what the clean data looks like. This is what actually the data that we got. And through the analysis, through the data analysis, we got the self text, which is like far better than this cleaner data. The score, that's the impressions on the post ID, the user ID of that particular data. This was the URL. If we click this directly, we can go there. Unfortunately, I cannot show you because actually I wanted to run this everything on show, but as time is running, I cannot do that. It takes a lot of time. We can see that created comments, everything. Later, for sentiment analysis, here we have used natural language toolkit. Using Python pandas, the sentiment scores were grouped by post creation date to calculate the daily average sentiment, which is average sentiment. Here we can see this. Sorry, before going to that, here I have plotted those Reddit data to understand how the data was. This is how the data of Reddit data. This is what actually I have spoken before, right? Analysis of the data. This is what, after doing all sentiment analysis, here I got the data at which time it was posted, the title, and then the average sentiment of this. Here 0.46, 0.4, these all denotes sentiment, which means like if it is between 0 to 1, then it would be like it was closer to 1, it was positive, it was very, if it was in negative, it was in negative way. Positive sentiment, negative sentiment. Positive sentiment would be like which was closer to 1, and negative sentiment would be lesser to the 1, as well as very in negative values. Positive sentiment and negative sentiment means like positive sentiment consists of like up stocks, which means like improvement in the stocks, good stocks, better investment, such kind of words will be there in positive sentiment, while in negative sentiment it was downfalling, and these antonyms of that would be there. And here we can see the, I have plotted the data to understand better sentiment score data. See, here we can see using word cloud, we can see which were the most words that you have usually daily, share, stocks, everything. This was the positive sentiment, negative sentiment, neutral sentiment, everything. And then here I have plotted the data, discussing how the Reddit data sentiment CSV contains the date, average sentiment, title columns, visualizations, and insights, pointing out the trends or patterns such as peaks indicating positive and dips negative sentiment. Using Y Finance, I have got the data. Here we have used the stock data of Apple. Similar way, you can get the data of whichever thing you have want. Like if you can get the symbol of Microsoft. Like there will be various symbols. Here stock symbol for Apple is AAPL. Similarly, we have the stock symbol for every company. For Microsoft, it was MSFT something else. I'm not sure, but similar to that. Here I've mentioned the period, which means I'll get the data of past 6 months data. Interval, which was 1 day. Later all, here we got the data of the data, the date, closing value, opening value, close value, open value, high value, low value, opening value, volume of that stock. And then, so the main idea of this was getting the stock data from Yahoo Finance, which was the Apple's, and then the Reddit data, which we got the data from Reddit data. Now we'll merge these both data sets. Like the most the common thing that was present in the, to merge the any two data sets, firstly we should be having similar, any one column that should be similar to both, that can join both the thing. So here in Reddit data, in average sentiment data, I would like to show, just taking so much of time here. So let's go here. Wait, let me show you this. Yeah, these three consists of these three will be consisting in one data. I guess the data set name is, I've kept something else. Sentiment data, Reddit sentiment data. I guess it's network issues. It will take a lot of time to run each and every cell, so I am skipping that. I hope you can understand it. This was one data set that consists of date, title, and an average sentiment. This date is common, that would be available in this also, which was the stock data set that we got using Y Finance. It was publicly available finance. After merging those, we'll be having a merged stock sentiment data that was date, closing value, high value, low value, opening value, volume, and then daily average sentiment. Zero point 0.0 consists of downfall and 1 consists of up. That we will see in next thing. Here we are mainly merging these sets to predict what would be the next day's price movement. See, this is where we got this. This is how you can get. See, this shows adjacent close, volume, everything. These plots would make you understand better the things. 0 which means down, 1 which means up. That means like improvement in the stocks, and as well as downfalling. 0 mentions downfall, 1 mentions upfall. I mean up improvement. We get this using previous sentiment. Previous sentiment of the data. Later, that's how the data sentiment analysis and everything. Here I'm testing the model. We got the, for random forest, we got the accuracy nearly 66. Actually, I have tried a lot by crisscrossing, by testing many of the machine learning models. Most of them giving me 45, that kind of accuracy. But after figuring out, I got to know that finance data sets, finance informations wouldn't be having a machine learning data models, because it was finance data. So it's especially for stocks, some kind of things, there will be very less accuracy. At my best, I got, for random forest, I got 66% for average precision, and you can all see this. And then random forest and LSTM state the best models for me. Let me show you. I have tried, oh my god, I have literally for 2 days I've madly searched to which model would be best, and everything I've searched and done many things. Yeah, I have used MLP class, SMOT, TPOT, and then many things I have used. Many machine learning models. Yet I got nearly 50 to 60. That's it. But that's later I got to know that's how the finance data would be for voting class, where SVC, all this is how the data this is how the accuracy values I got. Price movement, ROC curve, convolution matrix, this is all I got. Best things that I got to know, the best machine learning models for these was random forest, as well as I think this two, LSTM. These two have stayed the best. Data was let's conclude this video with by repeating the whole things that was happened here. Data was collected from Reddit, cleaned and analyzed for sentiment visualization, provided insights to the collective mood of Reddit users over time. Future possibilities were like incorporating more advanced models like BET or GBT for sentiment analysis. These models request very huge amount of data to their best possible, like to get the best out of those models you must be having the huge amount of data. That was like backfall in this. I have less data, but I've tried my level best analyzing specific In future, I would like to improve this project in further by incorporating many other things that I would be posting in next video if possible. Mm, okay, extending the study to include predictions based on sentiment trends. This is just the beginning. Sentiment analysis can open doors to endless possibilities for understanding public emotions. I hope this demo inspired you to dive deeper into the world of data analytics and sentiment analysis. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, CapEx.